Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host, Dr. Giggles, is in the house. What's up? Lindsay Yale Entertainment. What's up, Brett? How's everybody doing this week? My arm's feeling a little better. Still a pain in the neck, time to time, but we're doing all right. Matter of fact, we're going to start kicking off some filming with the boosted board, just kind of going around, see if I don't kill myself anytime soon. So we're working on that. We're going to try and do some funny stuff with it and have some fun. So that's going to be coming up. But anyway, this week we're going to be talking about Lake Compounce Haunted Graveyard. We finally went through it at night. And matter of fact, a little while ago, I uploaded and started passing around the video. It's almost 40 minutes long, and you can see some fatalities in it if you watch the whole thing. So you can see that going on, and we will talk about that. We got some news coming in and out. You know what I'm saying? We got tidbits of this, that, and the other. We're also going to talk about some Grow Show stuff because we have things coming up, and we really need your opinion. So anybody that's watching this after the live show, leave a comment down below. Also, while we're going through the show and stuff, shout out some, some ideas of things you want to see, because I'm gonna ask you guys a few things, some ideas that I have, and I'm really trying to just bring the fire. I just want to bring everything to everybody that we can, and make it entertaining for everybody. So I'm just trying different things out, see what works, what doesn't work, and we're gonna go from there. We're always going to be the Grow Show and SFNEOnline, but I'm going to throw some stuff around there. Yes, they have their own pinball machine. That machine right there, I don't know how many people can see it. I'm not seeing what's in the screen because I minimized that, but that pinball machine right there is pretty badass. Maybe I'll do a live stream of that coming up. That one's really cool. The one next to it that says Safari, it's really Surfing Safari. That was the first one that I bought at a pinball show. Well, it's the first one I bought, period. But I got that at a pinball show. But yeah, my lineup's pretty killer. And actually at 9:30 tonight, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern Time, Jersey Jack is officially announcing the new pinball machine, which a picture already leaked, and it's a brand new Pirates of the Caribbean. There is a picture online. So we'll talk about that next week, just because I don't know how many of you played Jersey Jack pinball machines. There's the Wizard of Oz, there's the Hobbit, there's Dialed In, and now there's going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. And and I wasn't a huge fan of the Hobbit, but Wizard of Oz I love, Dialed In I love. We'll see how Pirates of the Caribbean is when that one comes out. And then the rumor is next year, because right now there's an expo in Chicago going on right now. So if you go to this expo, you can actually I didn't write down the stuff about Aquatica. I was so busy this week. It's been crazy, but I did write some stuff. But Aquatica and Adventure Island has new slides. I'll look at some of this while we're going through everything, just because I'm actually we'll get into that in a little bit, because I got some thoughts in my head about some stuff going on, because it's going to get to do with one of the topics, so to speak, about SeaWorld and what they own and stuff. So that'll be cool. But yeah, so let's start the news, and then we'll get into that, because that little part somewhat has to do with what do you call it? My little last tidbit of things. Yeah. So, but anyway, so let's kick it off like this. All right. So everybody knows Disney's going through this renaissance of redoing their parks between Epcot and we talked last week that Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be an indoor roller coaster. Nobody knows, but this could potentially be part of it. It might not. It didn't specify, but they filed a new patent for a new ride concept that's going to work like giving you the flying sensation like Tarzan, Spider-Man, stuff like that. It shows like an inverted car, like being able to swing. So I guess it's going to give you that sensation. So it's going to be cool. But the theory in question is, if it's a Spider-Man ride, it's not coming to Florida anytime soon, due to the baloney going on with Universal, with the Marvel Land and all that, with that before Disney bought Marvel. So if there is going to be a Spider-Man ride like that, well, then it'll probably go to California, because California can do that. Only Florida cannot. Depending upon what this ride is going to do, they just showed a little picture, a little diagram, and vaguely talked about what was going to happen and go on. So that's something to keep an eye out on for and see what's going on. Speaking in the Disney World universe, permits have been filed finally in Epcot for Ratatouille. It's showing, the typical getting it ready thing with the, for sewage in the utility lines and where this building is and so on and so forth. So we're getting closer and closer and closer to Ratatouille. Now, I don't know how many of you watched, and we talked about this last week. I posted a video about Crazy Dave's going somewhere. If you go there, you can listen to where he's going, what he's doing. I didn't fully watch it. I edited it, just, putting the text in it. But Dave is going to Europe, I believe, next week, He's going to do, him and his wife are flying into Paris, and they're going to go do Disneyland Paris. So I'm trying to get Dave to record the POV of Ratatouille so we can post that, so we can kind of get an idea of what it'll kind of be like. I'm sure they're probably going to up the ante a little bit, hopefully, not just do a clone. It should be good. All right, so I don't know how many of you have been, what's this? Do you know about the Planet Coaster Anniversary update that got announced at Frontier Expo? I don't know about it. See, the computer, up until a couple months ago, or whenever I got this gaming computer, I had Planet Coaster for like a day. And it was on the computer that I'm broadcasting on, and all it did was just lag. It wasn't powerful enough, so I was able on Steam to get my money back because it just wasn't working. Roller Coaster Tycoon, the new one world there, it works for me, but I haven't even played that. Ever since I got pinball machines, I really don't play video games, which is kind of weird. But, yeah, I mean, I've seen Dave play it, like when I'm at his house, or if we're on a trip or something, he's always chilling out in a room and playing Planet Coaster. He loves it. He thinks it's great. He loves it more than Roller Coaster Tycoon. I dig Roller Coaster Tycoon, always did since the first one came out. It is what it is. Someday when I get a better desktop, I'm not a big laptop guy, like in terms of gaming. I only use my gaming laptop to stream pinball. I haven't done a lot of that. But we're gonna start doing streaming battles and stuff like that, so that'll be good at some point. But yeah, anyway, it's just the light. I was like, what's going on there? But yeah, so it's like, I've seen Planet Coaster. I wasn't able to play it, because my computer I was using just wasn't that good. It sucked. I'm not always a gaming guy. I'll play stuff like, Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that once in a while. I mean, I don't get crazy into games. I got an Xbox for that, so. But yeah. So do you know when do you know when the anniversary update's coming out? Because again, I don't follow it as much because I don't play it. And I probably should put it on the laptop and play it, and then I can like stream playing Planet Coaster. That I could probably do that. That'd be cool. Bring back the, what does that say? Connor? I don't know what that is. All this funky hashtag stuff. I started figuring out finally how to use Twitter. It took me forever. How long has Twitter been out? I'm figuring out how to use it now. I'm telling you, I'm not hip, I guess, to technology like you guys are. And I'm learning. That's scary. When I learn something, forget it, watch out. I'm going to be blowing that up because I've been doing Twitter. I'm probably posting on Twitter at the wrong time. Because I don't know when you guys are looking at Twitter. I don't even know if you guys follow the Grove Show 7 at the Grove Show 78 is the Twitter account now. Okay, so the update's coming out November 17th, 2017. I'll have to remember that. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I'll try Planet Coaster again. But anyway, I don't know what the best times to post on Twitter or even Facebook is. You know, they people have like these. I don't know when people are looking at stuff. I don't know the best time of day, morning, night, afternoon. I don't know when anybody's looking at nothing. I post a lot of stuff. I mean, if you look at when I post stuff, sometimes it's 2, 3 in the morning. And on Twitter, like last night, I was doing stuff till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I start at midnight and just for 4 hours, just start posting pictures and video and all kinds of crazy stuff. And you know, I've been trying to I'm trying to. Matter of fact, I'm going to update the SFNEOnline's website tonight. For you know, a post on there about the Haunted Graveyard, so you can go to sfneonline.org and see the video. First I didn't know how long it was going to be for the Haunted Graveyard, but it's almost 40 minutes, and I didn't want to play 40 minutes of a haunt on here. You guys can just go watch that. I've been subscribing to everybody, so don't worry. I even subscribe to Coaster Studios. I subscribe to everybody. Now I'm just subscribing. I'm trying to see what everybody's got out there in the world of YouTube and everything. So don't worry, I will. But don't you worry, I will subscribe. I subscribe because if people are willing to subscribe to me, then I will subscribe to them. You know what I'm saying? Is the graveyard haunted by a zombie dragging a shovel? Yeah, I seen a zombie dragging a shovel, actually. I seen that. All right, so let's finish up this crazy little tidbits of news so we get into some goodies. I don't know how many of you have been to Adventureland in Long Island, New York. Cute little park. I went there a couple of years ago, and I actually want to get back. They got the Ladybug spinning coaster. They got a ride, you know, they got the like Tomahawk only. It's the craziest version of that ride that I've ever ridden. I mean, I don't get sick on rides. I don't really get dizzy on rides. I guess I'm just one of them guys that, you know, when you're going down the hill and you get the hee in your stomach. It was I called the tickle in your pickle. The only ride that weirdly that gives that to me is Flashback. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it does. But other than that, I used to get that on every roller coaster out there, going down the first drop. Nothing now, just Flashback. Kind of weird. Don't know why. But yeah, yeah. So I have like no feeling. But anyway, the whole point of the whole thing is that ride really made me feel like dizzy. But if you've never been or if you have been. They have, what the hell's the name of the ride? They got a dock ride. It's going to be called Ghost House. It's called Ghost House, and they're closing it at the end of the season. Next year, I mean, they're going to rip it down, and they're going to build a Haunted Mansion ride. It's called the Haunted Mansion. It looks like it's going to be a suspended ride system, which there's one, I think it's Maryland. Rehoboth Beach has the suspended version, and you know the Haunted Mansion one's going to be 2 stories, so it should be cool. Yeah, I mean it should be interesting. I mean, if you haven't been to that park, I suggest going. They got a cool log flume. The roller coasters aren't really much to write home about, but it's a nice park. Small, but I feel, even for me driving from Rhode Island to go to Long Island, I feel that going to that park is worth the drive. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't been, I would check it out and see what happens, if you like it or not. But I definitely want to go now next year because of the dock ride. I'm a dock ride fanatic. I love dock rides. And haunts and all that good stuff. Yeah, anytime I see political stuff now, period, I just block it or make it go missing, so I don't see it. I'm just so sick of it. I just don't even want to talk about it on here. I don't follow nobody about nothing. I want my life. Yeah, I think the kids didn't take their belt off because Devin did laundry and just threw clothes in. So it's probably a belt banging off the glass. So, so I just want entertainment, and that's it. I'm blocking out all the crappy stuff in life, and I'm just enjoying life. That's all I want to do. I don't care if I'm blind and dumb to the world. I'm just enjoying life. And I'm bringing you everything but the kid. I've been finding a ton of videos that I stupidly never, ever uploaded to Facebook or nothing. YouTube, nothing. I've been finding pictures. I've been finding awesome. I got stuff from Costa Cons in 2010. There's something we got, and I don't know if I'm allowed to post it or not, because it's got to do with Costa Con 2012 with Dolly Parton doing a private concert. Yeah, the one in Long Island's called Adventureland. But she did a private. I don't know how many of you have been to Dollywood, but if you haven't been to Dollywood, I'm going to try to explain this as best as possible. They have a coal mine, a coal train, steam train, and it goes up the Smoky Mountain in the park. And there's a turnaround to come back down. It just loops around and comes back. Well, in that loop turnaround there, they set up a makeshift train station. They had a stage set up. They had they were barbecuing up there, and they were having music and entertainment. And then, right before we were done, what do you call it? Dolly Parton came out and did 3 songs for us, which was amazing. It was awesome. She was talking to us and singing and all that. It was cool. It was really neat. But she said, please don't post this online. I know people have posted it online. Matter of fact, somebody put a video with that stuff in it in a CostaCon video contest and got it disqualified. So I'm trying not to get kicked out of Ace is what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if I should post that or not. I have the video and it's cool as hell. So I don't know. I have to think about that, find out what the logistics are on that before going to do that. I'm not trying to piss off Dollywood, and I'm not trying to piss off Ace. I'm just trying to, I already have, all eyes on me in the Costa Club anyway because of that incident like last year. So, or the year before, whatever that was. So, Big Brother's watching. All right, so we talked about Adventureland. We talked about Disney. We talked about Disney World. Okay, we got some Universal Orlando stuff going on that people should know about before going down to Universal. After I sneeze. Anyway, so I don't know how many of you have been to Universal, or if you haven't been in a while. They had that the show in the lagoon. The 100 Years of Films, and well, they ended that show, and they got a new show coming. I don't know when. They didn't really say much about it, but it's already over, and they're putting in a new show. They are, T2's all done. Dueling Dragons is almost gone. There's not much left of it. So a lot of things are going on and they're going crazy over there. And the other little tidbit of Universal is for Volcano Bay, the Serpentine slides, they made a change to the weight limit. So whatever it was before, it's now down to 200 pounds. So I can't quite ride it. I could ride it before, now I can't. But I'm getting there. I got another like 28 pounds to go. So I've lost officially 20 pounds. So I'm doing good. I don't know if I look like extra sexy, compared to what I've been, but I'm down 20 pounds. I started and I was 248. I am now 228. So We're getting there, man. We are getting there. If I can get down another 28 pounds, oh my God. Imagine if I got to 200. Damn. Damn. Pretty soon I might be able to see my winky. And somebody said in June, I thought you didn't care. I was going through a rough patch. Mentally, I don't think I was really into. Mentally, I wasn't myself. You know, this year, like amusement park stuff and this show, mentally, I just wasn't. I wasn't there. I wouldn't say I was depressed or anything. It was just. Here's my problem. I was until the whole thing about taking over SFNEOnline. I was just kind of like, whatever. You know, I was kind of not necessarily down in the dumps. I wasn't depressed. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's days I do get depressed, but it wasn't a depression thing. It was just kind of I'm sick of it. You know, I'm always doing this show and and it just wasn't really exciting for me anymore. And then certain things, kind of lately have sparked my love for things lately. You know what I mean? Like when it was presented upon for me to take over SFNEOnline, it kind of sparked another love back into me because I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna run the show and I'm gonna make SFNEOnline great again. I mean, that's why you're starting to see the wheels churn a little bit more. There's been more and more updates because on the actual main page, because before that there was no updates since the announcement of the Joker. That was the last time there was and Zach's a great guy. Just between college and work, he didn't have the time, and plus he's down in Florida. He's not up this area, so I mean he's still with us. AJ is still with us, still rocking and rolling, doing his thing. You know, nobody's left. SFNEOnline. We brought in Luco and Dave, and we're gonna bring in some others too, and we're gonna get this thing full circle. But I got everything going on full cylinders, starting to blast, which is good. You know what I mean? I'm doing. I need to get the access from. I don't know if it's AJ or Zach who has the login for the Twitter for SFNEOnline, because then I'll do that too and just keep doing whatever. Then we'll, I'm just doing things, just getting it going. It's giving me a new love for things, especially that when I see people enjoy this show and I see people enjoy the videos that we post or pictures we post or whatever we're doing, it actually starts exciting me because it's like, wow, people actually like this stuff. So it's good. So anyway, the last tidbit of news, which has to partake with somebody was talking about with Aquatica and Adventureland water park thing there. I don't know what slides they are. I know one of the parks is getting like a drop slide complex thing going on. But this has to do with it. With SeaWorld in turmoil, so to speak, we've been talking about the possibility of what do you call it? Merlin purchasing Busch Gardens from SeaWorld, and then everybody was saying SeaWorld don't want to part with half of the stuff and keep the other half. They want to outright sell it. Well, the CEO, owner of Merlin Entertainment, confirmed they're not in talks. They're not looking into buying Busch Gardens or SeaWorld. Part of their philosophy in doing things is they don't, what do you call it? They don't, like dolphins and whales captive. They don't like that in their parks and stuff. Anything that they don't want that. They have one park in Japan or China or something, and they're working on moving those animals out. They just don't want to deal with it. So, yep. The not so scary Halloween party. Yeah, I did that for the first time a couple years ago, and I have to say, as a matter of fact, I found all my video from that, which is going to be awesome. I found all my video from Mickey's Christmas party from 2012 or 9. I can't remember which year. I got to look at the file. I've been finding, like I said, I found a whole slew of what do you call it? Of videos and stuff. I got hard drives. I've been finding hard drives. I got hard drives at work full of stuff. Laptops I've been going through. I don't know if you can see the laptops. There's another laptop over there. Yeah, we've got computers and stuff everywhere. I've been finding hard drives everywhere. Hey, what's up, Coaster Box? I've been finding stuff everywhere, and now I'm just going to go through it all and just edit it together and just pump out videos, and you're going to see all stuff Disney, all the different parks and stuff, plus with Dave going over to Europe. Luco is actually in Slovenia right now, not at the parks, doing work stuff, and he'll be back next weekend. Well, actually this weekend. So everybody's going away except for me, but then I go away and we'll be doing IAPA in November and all that. So let me get into late compounds real quick, and then we're going to talk about stuff that you guys, the audience, can get involved with, because I really need. It's you guys. I feel my life's purpose is to entertain people. I like to entertain. That's just what I like to do. For those that know, if you look at this, Dr. Giggles, if you know that, that's I once upon a time, and I feel I got one more album and a couple shows left in me, but once upon a time started in 2000, but I've been rapping since 1992, so that shows you how old I am. But anyway, Dr. Giggles was me dressed in a doctor's outfit, covered in blood, rapping horrorcore rap music, killing people, doing dirty things with the dead and all that other stuff. Anything to do with Halloween and horror, that's what I rapped about. And did shows with big names, huge names in the music industry. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Insane Clown Posse, Wolfpack, Twisted, Ice Cube, Ice-T, whoever. Everybody and their mother that would allow me to play, open up, and do shows. And I did that for about a decade. Even got invited by Insane Clown Posse's, record label to go play their Gathering of the Juggalos in 07. So, I've been there, done that. But anyway, so, yeah, that's what that is. And, but yeah, that's why I feel I'm born to entertain. Because I was good at what I did. I mean, I wasn't trying to be, huge and platinum record. I just wanted to have fun. And that's what I did. So that's what I'm here for. That's what we do here. We try to entertain everybody, whether it's pinball, cruises, whatever. And we're going to get into a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming up. But anyway, so Lake Compounce, Haunted Graveyard. I don't know how many of you done it this year or plan to do it before it closes. But let me tell you something. I started going to the haunts this year. So far, I did Haunted Labyrinth. I did Fairtown. I did the one at Slater Park in Pawtucket. We did Field of Screams. We did Fright Fest at Six Flags New England, and now we've done Haunted Graveyard. You were a rapper opening for the Wahlbergs. No. I didn't open up for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. But I did once play with Too Short and Digital Underground once. That was cool. DJ Rob and Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. What's his name there? MC Chris, Tech Nine. The list goes on and on. It was cool. I had a good run, man. I never got famous, so to speak. Little tiny like local fame. Never got rich. Made some good money. I had a ball. The things that you hear about people doing backstage is cool. And it's true. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Fairtown is awesome. It is superb. I love it. For what it is and what it does, I love it. Haunted Labyrinth this year, that's in Cranston, Rhode Island, sucks ass. I hate to say things suck, but it sucked. Last year was awesome. They had like a clown theme, but they changed the theme every year, so we'll see what the theme is next year. But don't bother going to the Haunted Labyrinth this year. I hate to say that to people. I figure if people don't go, then they go, oh, that sucked. Nobody liked it. It's a Lost Mine theme, and the actors inside did not do a really good job. And it could have been because it was opening night. I don't know. I didn't plan on going. It was just, I mean, the theming and stuff and the props were excellent. It was just a weird layout how they did it. The rooms were weird. It wasn't really cool. I don't know. It didn't work. So I'm hoping that next year they come with a better theme. But Fairtown, definitely cool. The one at Slater Park in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, what is it? Terror in the Tunnel or something like that. That one is cool. I really dug it. Field of Screams, I'm not a fan of the hay rides, period. It doesn't matter where the hay ride is. Every hay ride I've ever been, what do you call it? All haunted hay rides suck ass. There's nothing that's good. They all suck. There's nothing good about hay rides. Some people love them, I hate them. But the walkthrough stuff that you had to do was pretty cool. They had the first one you walked through was good. You go to the hayride, and then at the end, the last thing in the barn, they got like zombie chicks dancing to Thriller. It's kind of funny. And then it stops. You go through the 3D clown haunt, and then you can either do the zombie paintball first, or you can do the zombie paintball after, whenever you want to do it. But, and no, I'm not near South Boston. I live in Rhode Island. I live in Burrville. But zombie paintball was pretty damn cool. That shit hurts. That hurts. And look, I don't even know if anybody can hear me or not. That microphone was in the wall. Doesn't matter. But yeah, the zombie paintball, I went the first year it opened, and it was pretty horrible. Like, you got on the big military trucks, and they have the paintball guns mounted, filled with paintballs, to the truck. And they only had, like, 3 spots. And they didn't really have any zombies to shoot at. So that was 2 or 3 years ago. And Jessica wanted to try it out this year, so I'm like, all right, let's do it. Devin hadn't been, and the kids hadn't been to it. So, all right, let's do it. And I'm like, it's going to suck. I'm like, it was horrible the last time I did it, and surprisingly, they added more spots. It was a little longer. I actually ran out of paintballs. It was great shooting at people. They had, the zombies in the windows, zombies outside. They had a zombie just standing there while he's getting pelted. Then he's going, doing his thing, and it was cool. The kids loved it. I actually loved it, so I recommend doing the zombie paintball there. I mean, the hayride part, that's all included with the walkthroughs and the hayride, so just be prepared. It's not that good. So, just saying. The one at Slater Park is only $8, and I honestly think it's worth the $8. Like, I felt that the $8 was worth the money for the Slater Park. Yes, but I'm on the other side of Burrville. Like, it takes me, 20 minutes to get to Woonsocket from my house. I'm more closer to Connecticut. I'm closer over by the, what do you call it? I'm actually, almost on the Connecticut line over by Thompson Speedway. So, I'm the other end of Burrville. And, but yeah, so the haunts were cool. But anyway, Haunted Graveyard was awesome. I feel Haunted Graveyard, out of the ones I've been to, is the best one. Jessica and her friend Danielle, which I now call the SFNEOnline Scream Queens, because they're so easy to scare. And if you want to see somebody possibly pee their pants, watch the Haunted Graveyard video. I won't say too much more than that, but yeah. But yeah, I feel it's the best themed the best effort put in. Not that it scares me. Many years ago, my Boy Scout troop made a scare haunt in a closed shop in a mini mall. I operated the guillotine. The guillotine, huh? I like the guillotines. But yeah, I feel I mean, it literally takes 45 minutes to go through the haunt, except I missed the first few minutes of recording the haunted graveyard because the spiel going in says you can record and you can take pictures as long as you don't have a flash on. So that's why you see dark spots and stuff in the video. But just keep checking the video. You'll see all kinds of cool stuff in the dark. Petalities, screams galore, constant. So it should be cool if you're into that thing. But if you have not gone, I suggest going. I mean, I would say my next favorite out of the ones that I've been to would be Fright Fest in New England because they really stepped it up this year. Then I would go Fairtown. Then I would go Feel the Screams and Slater Park, and then Haunted Labyrinth would be at the bottom. I forgot where the hell we're going this weekend. We're going somewhere this weekend. I don't remember where. But we're going somewhere. I'll let you know next week. But yeah, Haunted Graveyard definitely is what it says. 45-minute haunt. Actors were excellent. The quality of props, theming, attention to detail is bar none. You know, it's Ernie's ahead of his game. You know, ahead of his time, especially around this New England area. There's not many haunts that really put the attention to detail. I mean, the attention to detail, like if you want to compare Six Flags New England, so to speak, you don't have 45 minutes of haunts to walk through, but attention to detail and stuff, I would, for New England, I would say would be like Slasher Circus 3D and the Haunted Mansion, Midnight Mansion would be my, you know, like my two favorite themed out haunts. And, you know, like the outside ones, it's tough to really theme them because you got trees and stuff. And, I mean, unless you're going all out like Ernie does. And here's something that came to my, a thought. Like, we all sit there and we go, you know what, Six Flags sucks, or whatever such and such haunt sucks because of the haunts. But when I was talking to Jerry at Lake Compounce, it started making sense. You know, obviously some parks do it better than others. Depends on the budgets. Depends on the staff you have and all that stuff. Like I was talking to Jerry and I said, "Hey, do you guys still do that haunt in the kiddie area?" And he said, "Nah, nobody really went through it." So they don't do that no more. But and when talking with them, because of how they're shaping up the different seasons now and expanding their seasons, and by all means, I'm not saying it's a cop out, but in a sense, I'm starting to understand more and more of the business. Someone like Lake Compounce or even Six Flags New England and other parks, they're limited in terms of 1, budget, 2, what people like, evidently, 3, how much time they actually have between seasons to start building stuff. I mean, for Midnight Mansion and then doing the Picnic Grove stuff, see, with the Picnic Grove, they use that up until almost Halloween time for events, for, what do you call it, you know, for corporate events and stuff. So they can't exactly just go, sorry, we're not going to make money off of you, we're going to do the haunts to make them better. So, because of where they put the haunts, you know, with Slasher Circus, the laboratory one, that takes up the big giant picnic area grove, you know, the pavilion. So if they took that away from the other part of the business that makes a whole bunch of money, you know, take it with a grain of salt, so to speak. So, you know, and then they got Christmas. That's why they're starting to put the Christmas stuff up, the lights up now. And, you know, they're doing all this stuff now to get it ready for when they got to do it, because they're not going to have much time in between. I went all the way to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg this year, and I've had enough of travel now. Skipping SFNE maybe hit Oh, maybe Holiday in the Park if it's mild. I mean, I'll admit, that drive to Busch Gardens is a killer. That's like 9-10 hours. You know, you're going to stop, you're going to get gas, you're going to go to the bathroom, you're going to eat food. You're not allowed to record at Fairtown, I asked. That's not allowed. But the Haunted Graveyard, you can. I mean, unless they start changing it, but the lady that, before the doors open, you know, knocks on the door, lets you in the Haunted Graveyard, they said you can record video and pictures providing you do not put the flash on. You just gotta, that's it. Like if you watch the video, you pull out your phone or whatever, and that's it. No flash, no flashlight, no nothing. They don't want it for the actors. You can just record that way. Matter of fact, I don't know how many of you are friends with me on Facebook, but I Facebook Lived half of the haunt. And then I saved that video, and that's half of the second half of the Haunted Graveyard. So that's what that is. So anyway, I would highly suggest checking out haunts. Check them out, see if you like them. I do want to go to Factory of Terror. I think I want to try to go to the one that's in West Warwick, because I went the year that opened, and but the one in Fall River I like. Jessica don't really like it, but I like it. I think it's cool. But that's me. There's haunts to be had, and there's haunts to go to. And next year, actually, we're talking about going to the ones down in Pennsylvania. Eastern States Penitentiary, whatever that asylum one is. I keep forgetting the name, and Devin knows it. I forgot the name of the asylum down there in Pennsylvania. That's awesome. So we're probably going to do those two, because you can do those two in a night. Which is good. You can do both of those in a night. It's like 30 to 45 minutes away from each other. So you could do it. You get to one right when it opens, and then get out and go do the other one. So you can do that. It is possible. I did it. It's time to start traveling for haunts and go get to see some cool stuff out there. Alright, so this is part of the show where I'm going to ask you guys' opinion, and I really want everybody that's watching, I want you guys to comment in the comments. And if you're watching after, comment down below. Don't be afraid. We're not going to bite, so on and so forth. But I really want opinions. You can tell me if it's stupid, you think it's cool. You can also shout out ideas, and we'll get it rocking. I don't want to shout out too many cool ideas that I got. I don't want nobody to steal them, because I got some good ideas and I think are funny. But anyway, tomorrow night ends a weekly. Yeah, Penhurst. Hey, it's Luco. Luco's watching from Europe. What the hell time is it over there in Europe, Luco? And Luco, I don't know how much you've been paying attention, but you can watch the girls scream from Haunted Graveyard from Saturday night. Luco's a crazy bastard. He was at Phoenix Fall Fun Fest on Saturday. He was there all day on Saturday, left the park at 5 o'clock, and then drove to Lake Compounce, which is like a 4-hour ride, to go meet up with us to go do the haunt. Nutty guy. I would have never done it, because I'm lazy and I'm fat and I don't want to I hate driving that much, and that kind of, I've done it before. It's crazy, but he's nuts. But I have no idea what time it is, and I believe he's in Slovenia, and then he's going to Croatia to visit mommy and daddy and sister and nephews and nieces again for like a day. Then a crazy long bus ride. Crazy guy. Anyway, so we have a weekly contest. It's 3:45 a.m. right now in Slovenia. Holy crap. He's up partying like a rock star. But anyway, so tomorrow night, 11:59, Friday the 13th ends. It looks like you ain't going to bed, Lugo. Ends the week. We're doing weekly contests. We're going to do them on Facebook and Twitter. Same contest every week. We're trying to hit the 400 subscribers. We're like 70-something away to hitting the mark. The only way we're going to hit that mark is if you... here's how you enter the contest. Watch the video. It tells you what to do. But basically, the sum of it is watch the video, like the video, comment below that you did it, and share the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. You're going to get a Grow Show t-shirt. Now I'm going to show you the shirt because I have it over here. I have 2 sizes that I saw in the bin so far, different variety of colors, but these were made a few years ago and they just sat in the bin. Let's make it look good. So these are the shirts. I have extra large and large, so if you're little or if you're too fat and you can't fit in it, you can either A, stretch it out, or what do you call it, give it to a friend or something. But we're going to keep changing what do you call it, we're going to keep changing the prizes every week, because I got Dr. Giggle shirts, and actually the Dr. Giggle shirt will look like that on a shirt, and on the back it has the logo and it says the doctor is in. So we got a boatload of those shirts we're giving away. I'm going through all the stuff that the parks give me piles of media day stuff, and I got all kinds of stuff in boxes, and I'd like to get it out of my house. So we're going to start going through the boxes. I mean, I got a lot of doubles of stuff. I got banners that I'm going to give away. I got media day stuff. I got all kinds of junk. Well, not necessarily junk, but I got stuff that we're going to give away. So every time, whatever the contest is, and when you guys do it, by commenting in the comment below in the video on YouTube of the weekly contest, enters you in the drawing, and then we're going to see, we're going to number 1, 2, 3, however many people do it, and then we're going to put their name in the hat, not in the hat, but we're going to put the number in the number generator. We're going to hit the button, and it's going to say number whatever, and then that number is going to be the winner, and then we'll contact you. And that's how it's going to work. So we're going to do a weekly contest every week. And then Monday's going to start a new one. But if there's no winner, nobody's going to win that prize. The goal has to be met. And I'm making realistic goals. I'm not making something that's so out of reach you can't get it. If the goal does not get reached, I'll be sad. But that t-shirt will go into next week's prize. So there'll be like 2 prizes given, and maybe we'll hit the goal if it's 2 prizes. Maybe there's something, It's basically bribing you guys to subscribe and share the videos, because I laugh if, you guys like a video, but, I like it when they share, because then more and more people will see it. I'm trying, like I said last week, I'm trying to build this up so the whole world can see how fat and stupid that I really am, and then we can all hang out and talk about roller coasters. Plus, we all get to make new friends. I mean, look, we're all friends, and we see each other in the park. We're like, hey, what's up? Sometimes we ride together. Sometimes we hang together. Sometimes we flip each other off. I don't know. Whatever it is, we like to have a good time. Yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking about it. I probably should have been doing that when I moved, and I didn't. I didn't have, my brain works in mysterious ways. And, the older you get, the better you get, I guess. You come with the idea, that's all right. Now I can get rid of the stuff because everybody's just going to win stuff. I'm telling you, I'm going to get rid of it all. T-shirts, coaster memorabilia, there's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff to give away. I mean, so if you see the video and it's saying share it, share the hell out of it. If you want to win cool stuff, I mean, maybe that Grove shirt really isn't for you. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to participate in this contest because that shirt sucks. Maybe you want to wait for the Dr. Giggle shirt. Or maybe you want to wait for some cool banner or something. You're never going to know when it is or when it's coming. I'm just telling you. Every time you see the contest, enter. And get down and funky with it. All right, so here's where the opinions come in. We're trying to think of different things to stream because last weekend we were having a good time. I mean, I don't play it, but my brother and Devin and Jeremy and my brother, our friend, my brother's friend and my friend Kevin, they were playing Magic: The Gathering. I don't know if anybody's into that stuff. Some people love that stuff. It's not my cup of tea. Do I think Zoomerang at Lake Compounce is much smoother and enjoyable than Flashback? Honestly, I find them the same. It's all in how you ride it. You need a little defensive riding skills when riding those over-the-shoulder old harness types and from headbanging. The way to get that done is like when I'm riding flashback or Zoomerang, I put my head to one side and I just ride it, and then it's okay. I don't get head bash and I don't get headaches. It's enjoyable. So to me, both are enjoyable. I know some people complain about to me they're all the same. The Zoomerangs. I have not been to park media events. You get cool swag. It depends on the park. It depends on what they're giving away. Usually, like a lot of the media day events, they give you a drawstring bag and they put goodies in it. Like when they did Wicked Cyclone, I've got a box full of drawstring bags with goodie bag. I mean, I probably got 20, 30, 40 Wicked Cyclone media day bags. The Friday after media day, I emailed the park while I was in the park and I said, hey, if you have any extra media day stuff that you're not, giving to the employees or, whatever you're done with, I'm like, can I have it so I can give it away? Oh, the noise in the back is washer machine. I said, hey, can I have it to give away as prizes for SFNEOnline? And they were like, yeah. So I met them. I'm like, I'm at the park now. If you have them handy, I'll come up to the office and I'll go put them in the car. Well, they like, hey, give me a little time, and I went and met up at the office, and they gave me the box. It's got friendlies, frisbees. I got media day I got badges. I mean, it doesn't have everybody's names on it. It just tells you all the cool stuff. There was Wicked Cyclone pins, there's pencils, there's what I don't even remember what the hell's in there. I haven't looked in the bags. I know for Fury, they gave a Fury cup and a mouse pad, and it depends on the park. So, a lot of them give pins, some give T-shirts. Hey, you know what? When I find the avenue to give away stuff, and it took me a while to figure out how am I going to give this stuff away. You know what I mean? And now that I've devised a plan, and I have a plan, so I am basically bribing everybody to help me out and share the videos and like it and tell people about it and comment and all that stuff. And then in return, basically, hey, there's enough prizes to go around. Trust me. Everybody, I guarantee you, at some point is going to win something. I guarantee it. That's how much crap I have. I guarantee each and every person that's watching this live now, and out of all the subscribers, I guarantee you, everybody will get something. Friendlies is not sponsoring Wicked Cyclone anymore. But let me tell you, I got prizes galore, and I got cool stuff. I have like an extra thing from, I can't even think of the, Rolling Thunder, the piece from Ace event. I got an extra one. I got extra Cyclone wood. I got all different kinds of stuff. I got banners. I got T-shirts. I got media day stuff. Trust me. All the subscribers now is at 321 can at least get something. Yeah, so like I said, you may not like the prize now. Plus, there's always prizes. And as more and more parks do media days and give us cool stuff, there's going to be a lot of stuff. Shivering Timbers. Isn't that in Michigan? Or was that another park? I've never ridden a Shivering Timbers. So I'll go with Boulder Dash. Where the hell's Shivering Timbers? I've heard of it. I don't know where the hell it is. So anyway, like I said, hook up with the thing and you guys are going to win prizes. I can guarantee that. Next, like I said, the Magic the Gathering thing. There's another board game that I like playing called Quest for Shangri-La. It's crazy. It's funny. Insane Clown Posse made the board game. It's hilarious. Like, what was? There's these things that you can get. Pick. Like it says, oh, pick this action card, and sometimes it says, hey, pick up a bone card, and in the bone card, for example, you have to get the Shangri-La, and then you pick the card. When you look at it, it tells you something to do. Sometimes you win right away. Sometimes you got to do it. So what had happened last weekend, and I Facebook Lived it too. Kevin got to Shangri-La, and he had to get back to this. He had to go through the different areas to get back to where he was. And he had to get one space to win the game. And Devin ended up picking up some card and played this card, which made everybody have to roll the dice. And if whoever rolled the same number on the dice had to switch all their cards. So Brandon and Kevin ended up rolling the same number, so Kevin, that card ended up going to Brandon. Brandon was like 4 steps away, and then ended up winning the game. Some there's like, lose like 6 turns because you got syphilis or something like that, or you die because it's something. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but yeah, we were thinking about doing Cards Against Humanity, more pinball. We're also gonna try something. Luco suggested this. This is how, if you're sitting at home and we're on some trip and you're bored and you're watching us on Facebook, we're thinking about playing a game while we're at a park or something. And it's going to be called Tell Us What to Do or something like that. I don't know. So basically, if you're watching live and you know where we are, I don't know if you guys like this. Tell me if you like the idea or not. And you tell us, basically, if we go live for like an hour or two, you're going to tell us for that hour or two what to ride, what show to go watch, or what game in the park to play, or where to go eat, something like that if we're going to go eat. But you're going to tell us where to go, what to do, how to get there. We're going to play a game. We thought we'd try that to kind of make it interesting. We're still working that out. But if you guys have other suggestions of things you want to see that we ain't covering, I'd like to know. I'm gonna start working on a top 10 video. For the year. I'm gonna talk about the rides, my top 10 roller coasters. I'll show some video of it, talk about it. I'm still gonna do vlogs and stuff. We're still gonna cover Holiday in the Park. We still got Voyage of Phoenix. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm torn because I love Voyage and I love Phoenix. I'm going to actually roll with Phoenix on that because actually Voyage is my number 3 on my list. I always go Boulder Dash, Phoenix, Voyage. And sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling about Boulder Dash, Phoenix, and Boulder Dash flip. But Voyage is awesome. I love Voyage. So yeah, if you're following us on I don't know, we'll probably do it on SFNEOnline's Facebook page, and we'll just go live and just say, hey, tell us what to do, where to go, what to ride. We're gonna kind of do that kind of thing. But if there's things honestly that you want to see us cover, let us know. Like I said, tell us, what parks that we ain't covering that you want to see, what things, because I'm gonna tell you, we got coming up really fairly soon is Rhode Island Comic-Con. We're going to be covering that. El Toro, for right now, is out of my top 10. Only because of my issue of being fat. I can fit on it and ride it, but it hurts like hell because of the stapling. They need to change the train, change the sensors, do something, because the way that it's operating now, and I'm not even really going to ride it if they keep this stupid loose article locker policy. You can hear me complain about it in one of the YouTube videos if you want. My little rant about the loose article locker policy. I'm basically boycotting all the rides that do this. So, that's what I'm doing. So no, I'm not riding King Dakar, I'm not riding El Toro, I'm not riding Zumanjaro, and I'm not riding the Joker at Great Adventure until they fix their policy. They are off my list. I am not going to Canopy Saturday. I kind of forgot about and missed the deadline. I was like, oh, shoot, I missed it. I'm telling you, things have been so crazy and so hectic the last couple weeks that you're lucky I remember that there was a show today. I almost forgot. I didn't even post nothing. I'm going to go lightning racing for now because I'm trying to get to Mystic Timbers. Yeah, Twister doesn't have the air gates. Not yet, anyway. I'm sure. Don't worry. I'm sure they're going to do something about that. I'm sure that's on the list of things to get done. Don't worry. So we're going to be covering Rhode Island Comic Con. Then we're covering... yeah, I can ride the Joker at SFNE because they don't make you put stuff in the locker. I mean, unless you got a bag, but that's every ride. I don't... There is a strictly nothing in your pocket policy on the rides of Great Adventure. They make you like check out your pockets. I'm like, see, I got nothing. It's stupid. Phoenix, because Lightning Rod. I'm trying to make a Dollywood trip next year. I've been waiting so they get the growing pains out of the Lightning Rod so that I can go ride that. I don't want to go there and then it's not open. I mean, I love Dollywood. Don't get me wrong. Dollywood's a fantastic park. I just want to go and ride Lightning Rod. I'll be nothing but mad if I go there and then the ride's not open. You know, I get it. It's got its growing pains with the launch and all that. I get it. Yeah, that could be a problem with the station, with the curve and all that. Oh, yeah, so we're covering Rhode Island Comic Con, IAPA, and whatever else we do, because I believe when we're at IAPA, we're going to Disney's Mickey's Christmas party on the Tuesday night. And then we'll probably hit Fun Spot on Wednesday. And we're still I'm thinking we're going to go home on Thursday. Maybe Thursday night. Go home. So most likely there may not be a show that Thursday night, only because I'll be at IAPA, or maybe we can make Lugo do the show. Lugo can do the show if I'm not back. I might be back. I might not be back. I'm still deciding on what we're doing. I got to talk the day before he hits Europe because we're going to book our plane tickets and to go to Florida. And then in December, we got Holiday in the Park. I'm trying to hit some other Christmas theme thing. Maybe Edaville again and freeze my butt off, like Compounce. I'd like to... also don't forget, I mean, I don't have many holiday weekends because we're going on that cruise and we're going to Universal, so we'll cover that. We're going to Universal for 2 days and then we're going on the cruise, so we'll cover that stuff. So there's a lot coming up. There's going to be tons of video, tons of cool things. There's going to be a lot of stuff. Six Flags over Texas has the best policy. What is their policy? They put it this way. I walked up to the line with nothing in my hands. Nothing. I had nothing in my hands. Dude's like, you got anything in your pockets? I'm like, nah, show me. I'm like, what? You know, like, it's like that on every ride now. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not putting my stuff in a locker. Somebody could rob the locker. Somebody could. I'm fine. When I'm at the parks, I got the proper pants, the pockets, nothing's getting out. And plus, if I agree, if I'm in line, I don't want to be sitting there. I don't want to socialize. Why should I have to socialize with my friends in the queue line for an hour? God forbid I would do something like that. Who wants to socialize with their friends? Not me. No, I'm just kidding. But in any case, so yeah. So there's a lot to cover, a lot to coming up. Next week we'll be back, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be talking about this, that, and the other. And we'll see if everybody is down with doing the contests. Come on, you guys can win. But the prize is only one if the goal or whatever it is said is reached. And it's realistic goals. It's not hard to get because, look, we're not huge and big yet. We will be. Mark my words. It might take me a couple, 2-3 years, but it's going to happen. I'm working on that. I'm not going to sleep much for the next few years just so I can make that goal happen. And that's what I'm going to do. So do me the favor, help spread the word, win some cool prizes. I got cool prizes. Man. And yes, I'm bribing you guys to do it. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Six Flags Over Texas policy. The bins at every ride, and some rides have pouches on the vehicle. That's the way it should be. I'm down with that. I honestly think it's a money grab. But that's me. That's me. I think it's a money grab. Because not only... Yeah, I'll in the park. During Holiday in the Park, we are wearing a coat with more pockets. Yeah. We're going to be bundled up, chilling on rides, and we got pockets and not to worry about nothing. So I'm not worried about it. Because you know what? The rides that are doing it on, I don't care. You know, I got the Joker here in New England, so I'm not worried. El Toro until I lose some more weight, and I'm losing the weight. I'm down 20 pounds. I'm very happy. I'm trying to get to 200, so I got 28 more to go. Yeah, I'm a fat bastard, but I'm working on it. I don't know if I'll be as funny anymore, you know, when I do funny little stupid things, because fat people are funny and skinny people are not. We all know that. Fat people can get away with a lot of messed up stuff. La la la, I'm singing into the microphone. Yeah, some parks get it done right, some parks don't. See, Dock Castle, Dock Ride at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg is a cup holder on the ride. The only park has the same pound. The park should just do that. See, people are worried about, I'm telling you, it's all about money. Money, money, money. That's all it's about. It's about the almighty dollar, and they're trying to nickel and dime you as much as they can. That's all they're doing. They're trying to nickel dime you. So it's up to us. If we want that policy changed, we need to boycott the rides. Because when they're not making any money on the locker, and nobody's riding the ride, oh, maybe they should change their locker policy, you know, their loose article policy. That's how it's got to be. Oh wow, I'm cutting it close on that waist size. Let me tell you, I know this is fat, a 38-inch waist, because I'm a fat little short little munchkin. But my pants are like falling down. I need a belt, so I'm hoping to get down to a 36 pretty soon. That's my goal. Get to a 36-inch waist. That's what I'm working on. And then maybe I can get down even further. I mean, I don't want to be anorexic. I just want to be like skinnier. And then like lift weights and stuff and get jacked. I know like when you get on, speaking of Cedar Point, I know when you get in the line for Millennium Force, there's a ton of lockers before it. But I don't believe they forced that, because every time I've gone to Cedar Point, I never had to put anything in a locker. I've put stuff in bins, but I've never had to, I was never forced to put anything in a locker. But then again, I don't, oh yeah, don't forget, yes, Coaster Box. Ice Jet at Canopy Lake is now open. My problem, it's not the fitting of the seatbelt, it's the way the lap bar comes out and my stomach is, and the way that it comes down on me. Because don't forget, I'm short. I'm like 5'3", 5'4", 5'5", somewhere, and I haven't been to a doctor in probably a decade. And they every time I get on that ride, they start calling out the rows, especially like during ERT and stuff, and they'd be like, "Row, fat ass, right there." And then they're like, bam, bam. I think like they're trying to punish me for being fat. And they're like, let's see how much we can hurt this guy. I want to see how much we can hurt him. So let's just keep just doing it. Let's just until he dies. I mean, it's so bad that I barely breathe. and it hurts. Yeah, Ice Jet for winter probably, but Ice Jet is I don't even know what the style of ride is, but like a Himalaya thing. It's like Kontiki at Six Flags New England. It's a cool ride, but I see in the video theirs goes frontwards and backwards, where Kontiki just goes frontwards. So Ice Jets goes both ways. Whoa, they're kind of kinky. And so yeah. So those that are going to Canopy Lake Park this weekend, I envy you. Have fun. Enjoy the 8th day at Canopy Lake. I wish I was going. I'm too much of an idiot. And I missed out, unfortunately. But hey, it'll be good. I can clean my house, chill out, play some pinball, edit some videos, whatever. I could have been covering Canopy Lake. I'm gonna cry. I want to go to Canopy Lake. But no, all good in the hood. And by the way, we'll be back next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll come up with some good show for you. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go take a shower and go nunites. Because my elbow, I woke up this morning and it felt like somebody lit this thing. Nah, it didn't go backwards this year for me. It hasn't gone backwards yet. What do you call it? I don't know, you guys want to see gross? Look at this. Check that out. That's what's left after falling down off the boosted board. And I will ride again this weekend. But anyway, what do you call it? I woke up this morning at like 7:30, somewhere in that realm, and it felt like somebody was lighting it on fire. It was burning so bad, and I hadn't fallen asleep till 5 because I keep getting this pain at night. It's only at night. It's like I gotta take, but if once I take some aspirin or something for some stupid reason, it goes away. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's like somebody's got a lighter and just burning it on fire. And so I went and I took a shower and I just went like this for like 30 minutes, and then it went away and I fell back asleep. So, yeah, I got to deal with this stuff. Well, during the media night, it didn't go backwards. It only went frontwards for me when I went to Fright Fest. That sucks. I feel like I got robbed. No backwards for me. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys next week. Next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you're new and you're watching this, like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a tree, tell your dead grandma, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. If I catch you somewhere, say hello. If not, keep on coasting, y'all. Woo!